All right, guys, we'll get going here in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. If you are going to keep, make sure you send me that email. What's going on there, Jimmy? Well, we did not get premium done that filled tonight, but I'm sure we'll get her done tomorrow. We do have perfect game, though. I assume you right now prefer perfect game over premium, the way you're hitting in premium. Oh. These Wednesday nights are tough. A half an hour drive to softball play, and then a half an hour drive home. Take some time. All right, guys. Gonna go ahead and get her going. You have anybody tonight in this, Jimmy? I didn't even know if you grabbed anybody or not. JoJo, Luis Baez, Chase Davis, and Kalen Culpepper. Kalen Culpepper. I'm surprised you don't grab Ethan in this. Seeing as you're that close to San Diego. Neighbors, Evan Carter, Thatcher Hurd, and Michael Massey. I will not understand. I do not understand this kid's auto though. Massey. That one I just don't get. You think so? Tyson Neighbors, Colton Gordon, Jose Canseco. Lance said all he does is baseball. Aiden Miller, 2023 first round pick. That is 2 of 12 for Aiden Miller. Or at least that's what he has said. That it's hard to get him to... Once you get him to signing, he's fine. But it's hard to get him off the field or training to get him to come sign. Because that's all he does, ball. Matos, Stafura, Tommy White. And Colton Gordon. Colton Gordon. All right, guys, as always, if you bought anybody tonight you would like to keep for the next 2 Wednesdays, make sure you get me the email, mark@everythinggolfusa.com. Price is the exact same per night, and I combine shipping. $9.98 is good for till the end of the 3 weeks. Bobby Miller, Kyle Teal, Evan Carter tonight. And Lorenzo Carrier. You're not a catcher guy, huh? Even like Adley? Or Adley doesn't do it for you either? I mean, I have seen you buying others. I don't remember seeing you buying Adley, though. Blake Mitchell. Kevin McGonigal. Johnny Farmello. Johnny Farmello. And Johan Rojas. Johan Rojas. Anybody else out there for perfect game yet? You got Jimmy, Jerry, Andrew, and Boykin are my perfect game guys tonight. Jake Fox, Hurston Waldrop, Nolan Schubart, and Charlie Soto. Caden Bodine, George Lombard, Colin Hawk, and Nolan Shenwell. What do you think of Nolan, Jimmy? You think he was a one-year wonder kind of thing, or you think he's going to be a ball player? 6'4", 220. He's not a little kid. Not a little guy. Malcolm Moore, Kalen Culpepper, JoJo Jackson, and Jackson Brosseau red. Do you? Somebody they can build around, or... I mean, you guys just have a lot of openings, don't you? A lot of holes. And I thought you guys would be spending money with Ohtani leaving. You're saving all that money that they'd be just buying players right now. Nick Kurtz, Hurston Waldrop, Carter Holton, and green ink, Sam Knowlton. Sam Knowlton, green ink. Schubart, Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller, number 2 tonight. Aiden Miller, big night. Aiden Miller, big night. Jackson Boisseau. But there was a ton of pitching out there. Ton of pitching. I'm surprised they didn't go after pitching a little more. I mean, they could have brought in, with Ohtani leaving, 4 or 5 starters. I mean, heck, they could have made a trade with the Rays. And said, we don't care about the money part of it. Yasavage, Culpepper, Staffura. You know what I mean? They really could have just said, screw it. We'll overpay for Glasnow. Sebastian Walcott. Went out and got like 4 solid pitchers and just spent the money. At least it feels like they could have. All right, guys. Like I said, if you are going to keep, make sure you send me the email, mark@everythinggolfusa.com. We've got Walcott, Staffura, Boisseau, Miller, Holton, Jackson, Shanwell, Hawk, Soto, Schubart, Rojas, Farmello, Carrier, Carter, Gordon, White, Canseco, Massey, Hurd, Culpepper, Davis, green ink of Knowlton, red Boisseau, and 2023 first round pick Aiden Miller, 2 of 12. Well, yeah, I mean, but even not Yamamoto. I mean, there were a lot of good pitchers out there that I thought the Angels would get at least 2 or 3 of them, possibly 4, and just bolster that team. I mean, they've got money, right? Yeah, I mean, Snell could be a solid piece, though. I mean, if you went out and got 4 pitchers, well, he's there too. You could have Bauer. You could have Snell. You could put 3, like I said, 3 or 4 of them out there. All right, guys. Going to randomize 10 times. This is for perfect game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spots. Andrew at the top. Jimmy's got the wraparound tonight. Jimmy is on the wraparound. Yeah. With All-American in the mix, the wraparound isn't always a bad spot. All right, anybody else out there yet? We have Jerry, Andrew. I know Hoyle said he wanted me to pick. He was going to be a bit in sleep. And Boykin. Anybody else? Oh, Jerry's here. We're up to 2. They should get a pitcher. All right, guys, if you're out there, let me know. We got Jimmy and Jerry here so far. All right, let's see if I can stir them up. Andrew Moore for Jimmy Hoyle. All right, Andrew's coming. And then it's Boykin. All right, let's open up let's get National Showcase going. There's Andrew. Just missing Boykin, which he'll show up. All right. Start off with Ty Pete. Ty Pete. 2 of 7. Yeah, I forgot that Onyx goes pretty quick tonight. Gavin Grayovac. Gavin Grayovic. Or Grayovac. 3 of 9. Luis Castillo. Luis Castillo, 3 of 8. Luke Lavin. Luke Lavin, 3 of 9. Is this a 101? Travis Sikora. Travis Sikora, 1 of 1. All right. We've got Cameron Poe to 20. Colton Wombles to 30. George Baker. That yellow is a 10. 6 of 10 for George Baker. AJ Gracia. Reese Markham. And Kyle Henley to 50. Cameron Chialoy to 30. Levi Jones /20. And a Luke Cole /1. Luke Cole, 1/1. A Christian Rodriguez. Looks to be 5/6 for Christian Rodriguez. Christian Rodriguez, 5/6. 1/1, Jarrett Bonet. Jarrett Bonet, 1/1. All 1/1s at the top. Josh Tiedemann, 1/1. It's actually a pretty nice little box here. Josh Tiedemann, 1/1. A blue, Adrian Santana. Adrian Santana, 6/8. Chase Striker. Chase Striker. Heh. 4/4. Dan doesn't get in this stuff. And an orange, Luke Cole, to go with a 1/1. That is 4/9. All right, so let me go ahead and get this one opened. Right now, the only one we're missing that's going to show up is Boykin. It's not going to let me slide it in. All right. 1/1. 1/1. 1/1. Tiedemann goes up 1/1. There we go. That'll give me a little more space. All right, Cooper Pratt, 3/7. Aiden Miller, base auto. Aiden Miller, base. Aiden Keenan, 5/15. Kevin McGonigal, base. All about that base. Justin Lee, 1/1. Get that to sit up there. Carl Schmidt, 12/20. A Walker Jenkins, just 1/3. Walker Jenkins, 1/3. And a Max Clark /10 jersey. Max Clark jersey /10. Well, that box was fire. All right, guys. This is a good night. There is no whining tonight. All right. Andrew Moore, you are up. Andrew Moore, you are up. Which one did you like? Jerry, your pick 2. Jimmy, pick 3. I'm thinking I know there's 3 or 4 solid picks. So, and I'm going to go Clark. Hard to beat. Yeah, and the first box had 4 101s in it. Jerry, you are next up. Jenkins to 3. To Jerry. Jimmy, you got next. I'll put Carl Schmidt up there. Kind of balance that one. Jimmy, Jeff Hoyle, then back to Jerry. McGonigal. If you hadn't taken it, that's who I would have taken. I would have taken McGonigal. Now you're going to make me look a little bit. All right, my pick. I'm going to give him Travis Sikora, 1 of 1 to Jeff. All right, I will move the other 1 of 1 over here. And then I will put Adrian Santana up there. All right, Jerry, you're up. All right, Cooper Pratt is off the board to Jerry. Boykin is next up, but I haven't heard from him. Luis Castillo to 8 will go up. Oh, there he is. There he goes. You're up, Boykin. You got the 7th or the 6th pick. You're up. You got Luke Cole, Jarrett Bonet, Justin Lee, Josh Tiedemann, 1 of 1s, Adrian Santana, Ty Pete, Gavin Grailvik, Christian Rodriguez, Luis Castillo, Aiden Miller, and Carl Schmidt on the big board. You got a Chase Stryker, Luke Cole, Luke Lavin, Aiden Keaton on the bottom with the rest paper. But you're up. Jimmy's got 2, then back to you, Mike. This is the 6. Pete is the 7. Grailbach to 9. Castillo to 8. Carl Schmitz to 20. Aiden Miller is not numbered. Aiden Miller is not numbered. Everything up top is 1 of 1 except Santana to 8. Put the Stryker to 4 up there, up top. Ty Pete. Sold. To Boykin. Jimmy, you got 2 picks. Put Aiden Keenan to 15 up there. Aiden Miller. Jimmy is going for the non-numbered cards tonight. The numbered cards are overrated. We had 2 unnumbered cards. Jimmy took them both. All right, Jimmy, you got another pick. Luke Cole going up to go with that 1 of 1 over there. And so he takes his first numbered card because at that point he had to. Takes a Ray though. He does take a Ray. Luke Lavin going up, numbered to 9. Luke Lavin, numbered to 9, going up. All right, Boykin, you're back up. Then Jerry, then Hoyle. Boykin, Jerry, then Hoyle. Tiedemann, 1 of 1. Oh, no, you beat him to the punch. Boykin has the pick in front of you. Boykin's first, Jerry. Then you, then Jeff. Waiting on Boykin. Well, he took Grailbach. So, there we go. Grailbach to Boykin. Jerry showed his hand, but it didn't matter. He still gets it. I understand the concept. Put George Baker to 10 up there. Levi Jones to 20 up. And it is my pick. I'm going to go with the Christian Rodriguez jersey to 6. Oh, you're good. You guys showed your hand early. Jimmy is now up, then Jerry, then Andrew for 2. Put Cameron Poe to 20 up there. Jimmy, Jerry, Andrew for 2. Justin Lee, 1/1 to Jimmy. Then Jerry, then Andrew Moore. I'll put Colton Wombles up there. Jerry, Andrew Moore for 2, and back to Jerry. After what you just said, and then you take a 1/1. Bonet, 1/1. Yeah, that one. To Jerry. Andrew, you got 2 picks. I'll put Cameron Chi Aloy up there. As best as I can. Andrew for 2. Andrew for 2, Jerry, then Jimmy. Still have a 1/1 on the board. Still have a lot of low-numbered stuff on the board. Schmidt and Keenan. Good grabs. You did well tonight there, Andrew. Put AJ Garcia up there. So Jerry's up, Jimmy, then Jeff. Jerry, Jimmy, then Jeff. No, I think you had a great night. I didn't think the Carl Schmidt would get back to Jeff in the 3rd round, but he would have been my pick if he'd have gotten there. Cole, 1/1 to Jerry. Jimmy, Jeff, and then Jerry. I'll put Kyle Henley up there to 50. So Jimmy, Jeff, then Jerry. And I've already got 2 picked. Castro. You mean Castillo? There's a Markham down on the bottom. I don't have a Castro. I've got a Luis Castillo. I assume that's who you mean, Luis? I'm going to go with that. That would put Markham up on the board. I'm going to take Chase Striker, 4/4 for Jeff Hoyle. That leaves Jerry, Boykin, and then Jimmy for 2. All right, Levi Jones to 20. Done. That is Jerry's. Boykin, you're up. Jimmy for 2 and Boykin. Boykin, Jimmy for 2, Boykin. I'll move Henley out of that spot. Hard to see. Kyle Henley. Henley to Boykin. All right, Jimmy, you got 2 spots. You got 2 picks. And then back to Boykin. Just pitcher. And top right, Luke Lavin, Luke Coyle. Couple Lukes. Jimmy's trying to corner the Lukes. Boykin, you're up, then Jerry. So Boykin, Jerry, Jeff. Colton Wombles. Gone. So Boykin. Jerry, you're up. Then Jeff. Then Jimmy. AJ Gracia. Goes to Jerry. Hoyle is now up. I'll give him the lefty. Cameron Poe. Cameron Poe. So Hoyle. Jimmy, you're up. Markham, Baker, or Chialoy? Top. Chialoy to Jimmy. Which one you want left, Jerry? Markham or Baker? That box is done. Going once. Going twice. Sold. George Baker to Jerry. Is it? And Reese Markham going to Andrew Moore. Well, I will say that is the one thing eBay Live has going for it. That's for darn sure. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I will catch you guys tomorrow night at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.